Hey guys, I have been going through like all my messages and stuff, and sorry, last night and today have been kind of hectic. My daughter's been sick. So I've been running around with her at the doctor and all that. So if I haven't gotten back to your message yet, this might answer it. And if not, I'm working on getting back to everybody. But a lot of the questions that I'm getting are kind of like the same ones. So I thought I'd just do a quick little video to help everybody out. And hopefully this helps get you there. So guys, this is the last day to get your entry in for the $10,000 drawing. And the chances of you winning this are so good. Like, there's no doubt someone from our team is gonna win, no doubt. But there's so many people who won't get in for a multitude of factors. I mean, it was only 5 days, so getting a loyal customer and a distributor together, in 5 days time is hard. A lot of our distributors aren't active. Like, let's just say my husband, like, he's in the company, he's considered active, he gets paid every month, but he doesn't work, like, he's not getting an entry in. And there's a lot of spouses like that, so there's just going to be a lot of people who are not in this drawing. So the chances of you winning, if you can get your name in, are crazy. So I hope everybody is just pulling out all the stops to get there. Ingrid said this the other night on her Zoom training, and I thought it was so good. She said that, I wrote it down here so I don't mistake it. She said, if your boss is going to give you $10,000 for 5 days worth of work, how hard should you be working? Okay, if your boss is going to give you 10 grand for only 5 days worth of work, you should be busting your tail to get it done. It's worth the lack of sleep. It's worth putting yourself out there, guys. If in 2 weeks you could have $10,000 in your hand, like a lump sum of $10,000, I promise you will think this is worth it. So I hope that you're doing anything and everything you can. This is not just going to happen. You cannot just post and wait for this to happen, because it won't. You have to get out there and you have to put in the legwork for it. We need this money. Like, I'm busting my tail to get it done because we can both use and we just need this money. So I've got 2 entries and I'm working on my 3rd. But it didn't just happen. Like, I have been messaging people and calling people and following up with people until they sign, because it's worth it in the end if I can make $10,000 off of this. So I wanted to just kind of explain to everybody what my, and as I'm sitting here, I see that my daughter at the doctor's office put a little sticker on my arm. I've been walking around with that on my arm. Anyways, I wanted to share with everybody, like, my approach. What has my approach been the last few days to get this done? And hopefully this will help everybody else to finish it. Like, we don't really have time now. We're not really planting seeds today. Right now we need to seal the deal, okay? So I think we've kind of passed the point where we're, like, messaging brand new people. I think at this point we're just like trying to get the people that we have connected with to sign up. So I was thinking long and hard about it a couple of days ago. And I was thinking about how we communicate with people that we know and love when we find something that we like, or we eat something good, or whatever. So the reason why is because 2 things happened recently. So I'm going to talk to you about Katie, okay? So everybody knows Katie on here. She's one of my diamonds. So Katie's my best friend. We've known each other for like 12 years now. So we have recently had 2 conversations, right? And I was very intrigued by the language I was using with her when we were talking. So I've recently found 2 things that I love, okay? The first is actually just a drink from Starbucks, but she and I are both obsessed with Starbucks. And I recently tried a new drink of theirs, and I loved it. The minute I tried it, I was messaging her, oh my goodness, stop what you are doing and go try this drink. You are going to love it. It's going to be your favorite. You have to try this. Okay, I was using language like that. The second was like a pair of boots. Okay, so I found a pair of boots that I loved, and I was messaging her like, you need these in your life. You have to get these. These are the cutest shoes I've ever had. Like, and I was just kind of shocked. Okay, so I think when it comes to our business, we oftentimes get scared almost to tell people with that kind of passion about our business, for fear that we're going to come across as pushy, or we're afraid we're going to hear a no, or whatever the reason is. Usually when we share something about our business, we kind of go into this shell and we're like, hey, if you think that you want this, or maybe you want to try, we often like box ourselves in by this timidity. Like, we don't want to come across as like a used car salesman, so we don't use language like that. But why would it be okay for me to share a drink from Starbucks with that passion, but not share my business? Why would it be okay to talk about a pair of boots like that, but not tell people about these amazing products I have in that same way? Does that make sense? So it dawned on me, like, as I was sitting there, I was like, I am afraid to talk about my own business. Like, I'll post, but posting is not asking people, okay? So you can't just post something and wait for people to come to you, because that won't happen. But instead of timidly approaching people, hey, I kind of have this, why don't you, here it is, and we're very timid and we kind of back away because we don't want to step on any toes. Guys, I'll be real honest. If people knew what we had our hands on, they would be running to us. Running. People don't understand the income potential. Even people within our own company, you don't understand the income potential that we have. And if people understood how much money they could make with us, they would be lining up at your door. Okay, but they're not going to know if you don't tell them. Okay, people have no idea how we can change their lives with our products. And if they did, they'd be like ringing your phone off the hook. But they won't know unless you tell them. So I have actually been very straightforward and just putting it all out there for people. And it's kind of difficult. Like, that first message was pretty hard to send, where I just kind of laid it all out there for them. But it's working. Guys, I have 2 entries and I'm working on my 3rd. I'm going to finish my 3rd one today. I've got somebody ordering tonight and somebody signing up in just a little bit. So it's working. Like, it's hard to put yourself out there. I will be the first person to admit that. I'm very non-confrontational by nature. So I don't like to say things like that. But by putting it out there, I'm getting a really great response. And honestly, like, if I win $10,000 in 2 weeks, it's worth it. Like, I don't care if somebody tells me no. If I get 3 entries in this, I don't care if people tell me no, because I'm going to win $10,000. So let me give you these scripts. I'm going to also put them in the comments, so you can just like copy and paste them. But yeah, I'm just throwing it out there for people. I've got nothing to lose at this point and $10,000 to gain. So this is what I want you guys to try, and I really think that it'll help you seal the deal with people. So the first one I have pulled up here on the computer. So this is for people that maybe you haven't like reached out to yet about products. Like, this would be a good script for family members. Like, if you want your aunt to help you, or your sister-in-law, or whatever, for products, this is what I would say. Hey, so-and-so, hope you have an awesome weekend planned. I'm super excited because I'm so close to a big promotion with my job, and I would love your help getting there. Would you be willing to purchase something from me to help me reach that goal? I would be so thankful. Like, just ask them for help. Straight up, ask them. And when they respond and say, I mean, more likely than not, they'll say yes if they love you and they know you. Tell them, great, I need you to sign up today. Our cheapest product is $23. I mean, just put it out there for them, okay? So that's for somebody like, let's say you haven't reached out to them just yet, but it's like a family member or close family friend, and you feel like you can ask them for help, okay? So this next one, this is where it gets a little difficult. This next one is what I have been sending people who have told me that they were interested in products but haven't ordered yet. So like, these are people who are like, yeah, I'll order, or yeah, I'm interested, and just have never gotten around to doing it. So this is the message that I'm sending everybody today. Yes, I'm putting myself out there, but I'm getting a good response. So I said this, hey girl, I just wanted to see if you're ready to place your order. I'm working on a really big promotion today and every order counts. I would love to get yours in. Can I count on you? And just, I mean, putting it out there, like basically telling them you need their order. Because if it doesn't make a difference to them when they order, it does make a difference to you, right? And you could even say that. You could say, and I think I actually have sent that message, something that says along the lines of, if it doesn't matter when your order's placed, it does matter to me because I'm working on a big promotion today. Can I count on you for your order? And just put it out there for them. And then finally, the last message that I'm sending is for distributors, okay, to get those distributors to sign up. So we all have those people who kind of string us along, tell us, yeah, I want to do this, or I'm interested in this, and then they just are dragging their feet and don't ever actually sign up. So this is what I'm telling them. And again, they can still get the Ruby bonus if they sign up in October, but they would have until the end of December to get that $500 cash bonus. So that means that they wouldn't get that payout until January 15th. So they would miss the holidays, like getting paid at the holidays for that Ruby bonus. So this is what I'm sending people for signing up as a distributor. Okay, love, I'm going to give this one more try. I know you were one time really interested, but now you're not responding. You have nothing to lose by joining. If you hate it or you can't do it, you can quit. But we could change your life. We've got a $500 cash bonus to get by December 15th if you join by the end of today. I know that kind of money right before Christmas would be life-changing. It's risk-free, so why not give it a shot? I want to help you do this. Do you want to give it a try? And just putting it all out there for them. And hopefully, if you can use some of these scripts, you can kind of seal the deal with people today. But I'm telling you guys, I really feel like moving forward with this, we have got to just embrace that we have our hands on gold. We do. And I think that we just need to come out of our shells, and I think that we need to just forget about being nervous or scared or worried, what people will think, and we just need to go after this. We've got this. Again, if in 2 weeks you have $10,000 in your bank account, it's going to be worth it, okay? So let's pull out all the stops. We still have like 6, 7, 8, 9 hours? 9 hours left to go. That is plenty of time to get this done. So I want every one of us to have at least one entry. If you have one, go for 2. If you have 2, go for 3. Don't just stop with 1, or don't just, at this point, don't just say, oh, there's not enough time. There is time. You've got plenty of time to get this done. So let's make the most of today, and let me know if you guys need anything.